Okay, I've started my fourth and final square. The second square I chose wide strips of various sizes, which I'll include that on my blog. And then I did a solid square. Now I'm doing the fourth square, and I'm doing this one every other row. I'm changing the color. Okay, so I've done 4 color changes. I'm doing the fourth. I hung a work over here. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing it, sorry about that. One of the reasons I'm doing every other row is because that's when I'm hanging the next stitch. Now the stitch, I'm taking the whole stitch and hanging it on the work. And then I'm going to change my colors. And I'll make 2 simple rows. And I'll change colors, rehang the next stitch, and it is the whole stitch I'm taking. Make 2 rows. If those needles are a little bit out of line, it will stop the carriage. And most of the time, that is what the jam is. And you can start a few rows if you want, as long as you get this hung before you get to it. Now, I'm not going to fill the whole side. You have to watch that stitch because it does like to drop. And I figured out why it drops. Either the latch closes in the process, or you create too big of a loop when you come back this way. So you got to keep this taut. I found if I hold the yarn in the opposite direction, it has a better chance of catching on me. I'm just taking the next stitch and hanging it. I did 4, didn't I? Yep. So I will want to take 2 rows out. Now, with the other 3 squares, it was important for your row counter. 180 rows. But for this row, it's not that important because you can only go so far because you've only got 90 stitches to pick up. Or, yeah, 90 stitches to pick up because you're doing 2 rows for every stitch you're picking up. You find if you hold the stitches, the needles out a little bit with a ruler behind it, it takes the yarn out much easier. I just used my ruler that I had busted in half. Now sometimes you have to rehang the stitch so that you can take it off. Now a lot of times what I'll do is I will take my long ruler, get them all nice and even there, I'll hang my long ruler there. And you can either take two, actually probably 3 pieces of a ruler, or my 1/2-inch stick. Now if you've got more than enough rulers, you could use that. Now I do have another piece which I think is about 1/2 inch. This is just a piece of scrap wood which does not fit. Okay, let's try another one. This is a 1/2 inch. Yes, okay, that's a 1/2 inch. And now all my needles are solid. So I can just pull okay. Then I take my stick out of the way. Get my ruler. Push everything back with one swipe. And get my pieces out of the way. Okay, I got my work hung. I'm doing pink. Doing pink and blue, with blue being the primary, the main color. No. Gotta change the colors. And there's 2 rows of 2. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Let's see if I can get in with this. And I'll show you how to fix that. Okay, let it focus. There we go. Okay, I use another transfer tool. Haha. Here it is. And I need my coming in from the back side. Okay, I need to, did I pick that one up here? Okay. What you have to do, you have to knit one. What do you think here? Yeah. Got to add that thread. That stitch, remove the next stitch. Okay, so you knit one from the bottom, holding the loop, and knit another one. Okay, and then you're going to add the thread, next stitch, and then the thread I'm picking up is, if you follow the loop down, that's the one I'm picking up, but it's underneath the neck piece. So you pick up the bottom, then through the same one, make a second stitch, then hang that stitch. And while you're here, you might as well hang the next stitch. Then it'll be all ready for when you do the next set of stitches. Okay, get your tools out of your way. Hopefully I won't forget where I put them. Change colors. Now I'll show you what I was talking about. See how the yarn is in front of the carriage? I'm going to leave it that way for when I do the next row. That way it'll catch the thread easier. Okay, you see what I'm doing? I'll try to zoom in on it. Okay, you can't really see that, and that's what I really want you to see. There. Okay. I take my transfer tool and I rehang the next stitch. And then I change colors. And I'm giving each of them a little tug. So now when I get down to here, I swap directions. I look at this to make sure it knitted. I look at it again and make sure it knitted. Rehang the next stitch. Change colors. Change direction. Look at the stitch. Look at the stitch. And I will do this until I run out of stitches to hang. And then I just have the border to do. Okay, change colors. And I'll be back. Thank you for watching.